Welcome everyone to an arena video. I'm Andrea Mengucci, and this video is sponsored you by Wizards of the Coast and channelfireball.com. I wore Magic Cup, no one was playing Mono Blue. At the PT I played against Mono Blue once and I lost. It was Reduke. In testing I beat Mono Blue, but that doesn't work. That doesn't matter. On arena I definitely never beat Mono Blue. I know for sure that I've never beaten Mono Blue. So what are we left with? What other events did I play in Standard recently? Also, what a crappy hand did I just keep? Thieves Sultai to be consistent with the Mono. That's not true at all. Yeah, probably I've never beat Mono Blue. Do you believe that Magic Eternals or Modern Legacy will die? No way. That's an Italian question, by the way. Are you Italian? I'm just, you know, that's the first thought that I had. Successfully crossed the Atlantic Ocean. Oh, you mean with a plane? Yeah, I did that many times. Actually, I counted on my passport because I've just changed my passport very recently, and I counted and I have 19 flights on it. So, and one with a new passport. Alright, so what are we playing against? Playing as a mono red that didn't really punish us too much for our bad hand. We also drew 2 lands off of it. Good morning, Crack Shot. Well, your name is hard. You do. Sure, it's my favorite constructor. Okay, Goblin Chain Whirler, you will die. You will die in a horrible way, eaten by a ravenous chupacabra. Alright, yeah, getting 2 for 1, it's pretty good. Usually it's the Chain Whirler that the one that does 2 for 1s, but it was not this case. By the way, we're on 13. Yeah, I could see us winning this game despite the super bad end. I don't know, I kind of feel like Arena never wants to mulligan, so you just keep every hand and then it'll reward you if you keep bad hands. The worse the hand is, the more you'll get rewarded.
Go over the top and play your bigger
MTL.
Earlier than your What just happened? Whoa, Ben Friedman. That was 20 seconds.
Thank you very much, Irish MTL, for your resub. Welcome to the stream, hope you're enjoying this medium black-green action. We're actually losing a bunch, but I feel good about this game. Goblin Banneret, wow. Sbucci, no, Magic will not change, Magic Arena will just make it better.
Your bigger Hydroid Crisis is earlier than your What just happened? Whoa, Ben Friedman. That was 20 seconds.
And the Subtrain, thank you very much, Darleon 10. Thank you very much, guys. Third subscription of the day and been live for only 15 minutes. Really love you all. Okay, so now I have options of going Restless Contempt or Chupacabra. I kind of inclined in going for Chupacabra, just because I don't want to get hit by creatures at any point. So I'm gonna also just kill this because this is a wizard. I could die of burns, but... Good morning, Doom MTG. But yeah, I've read so many complaints in the Italian group that Magic will die, the paper Magic will die. No, the only thing Arena will do and is doing is adding way more money to Magic and making it way larger. And if you don't see it, you're probably blind because they just put so much more money into Magic that's unreal. They raised the PT to 7 and even give more money. They added words with $1 million and this invitational event. They are just making new. The Modern Horizon is clearly to pump the paper Magic. All right, so I'm on 5. I kind of want to go up 2 life. I'm just afraid of losing life, but I also want to put up a clock. I think I will do put up a clock here. And So if I attack, my opponent might just shock the Chupacabra and attack with both, but I still have Carnity, so I think I'll attack here. I should have attacked first. I keep on casting my spells pre-combat on Arena. I just feel that on Arena, I always cast my spell pre-combat because they have less click to do. But obviously, like, I will not do it in 2 weeks at the Invitational. Alright. So they have 4 cards, but only 3 lands. We have a clock here with Carnage Tyrant, and that's basically the only way we can think we can win this game, because we're on 5, so eventually our opponent will burn us out. Okay, Chain Whirler, put us down to 4. Alright, I draw Vivian Reed. Now I think I cannot afford to go Jade Life first. Because if I go Jade Life first and I hit like an actually there's only one Overgrown Tomb left. I might just die to double burn spell. I think I have to go Vraska's Contempt here. Yeah. I have to go Vraska's Contempt here. And then I'll attack for 7. Then I think I'll just find back the single Chupacabra. So the next turn I can go Jade Light into Chupacabra. I lost in draft finals to a guy who only had played Arena before. Yeah. That's nice. Yeah, the person that made the top 8, the Italian player that made the top 8 of last season in the Mythic Ladder has never played Paper. He's only played like 3 pre-release Paper. Never played Paper, only played Arena, and like comes from a new game. Hello Mario Fox. How's going? We are risk factor. So if we go down to 2, we basically dead to anything. If you let them draw 3 cards, I think I'll let them draw 3 cards here. I'm probably just dead to anything no matter what. Risk factor was very good here. What about Vivianing to find a Wagroth Walker for the Jade Light? I think I want to attack. Also I was on 4 life. I don't really feel that safe at 4 life against Burn. Yeah, it will not be a legacy video, but a legacy video just was published just yesterday. Blue Red Phoenix. All right, so what do we want to do here? What I want to do here is to cast Jailer Ranger first, hit land drops, and then cast Chupacabra, and then attack, and then put lethal next turn. Graveyard since I won't land. Alright, Graveyard. And then I'll attack for only 7. I could actually attack with both. I have an Assassin's Trophy. I don't really want Assassin's Trophy anything. I just attack with all later. This is lethal on its own next turn. Because my opponent takes 7 down to 6. Thank you very much, Morphling401. I also had some... I was too sloppy with my recording output. I do have a microphone, but I think I was recording with the microphone of the webcam. So there was a couple of videos that are not very high quality.
That allows you to go over the top and play your bigger Hydra Crisis earlier than your... What just happened? Whoa, Ben Friedman.
Thank you very much, Usbuchi. Grazie mille for the subscription. Hope you are enjoying this Arena video. Okay, yeah, this will definitely, I will definitely make them. I love that they're doing this. I'm on 6 life and they only have 2 lands. I mean, they can kill me with like Shock and Wizard's Landing, or actually not Wizard's Landing, Shock and Skewer the Critics, or like double Skewer the Critics, or stuff like that, and there's nothing I can do about it. But this is the very few ways that I can lose. Thank you very much. Yeah, much love from the community, and I really appreciate it. I think we might win this game, and you know, thanks to Carnage Tyrant. Yes! Wow, this game, I didn't... Basically, first spell we cast was on turn 4, but we got there, so that's very good. Alright. Okay. Keep this hand with a 2-drop at least, playing as a mountain again. Let's see if they have a 1-drop. Or on the draw this time. The story is much different. I think whoever will win the Mythic Invitational will have a die roll winning die roll record winning. Like, what I mean is that I think that best of 1 it's more skill based than best of 3, but that doesn't mean anything, because you know modern is more luck based than standard, and so on and so forth. So like best of 1 is more luck intensive than best of 3, and like whereas die roll don't really matter in best of 3 because you kind of like even it out, being on the play for game 2 and etc. In best of 1 there's nothing you can do. After you've lost your die roll, there's nothing you can do about it. So what I think is that this will be like winning die rolls would be like the most important thing, other than like deck decisions and deck building and play style. I think a die roll will be the most important thing. How does it work with the bring 2 decks thing though? It's just it's all random. I think I don't know. There's no way to let your opponent goes first on arena, so I think it's all random all the time. I haven't really looked into it, but I think that's what it is. I guess you can restart the game until you're on the play. Yeah, not only drew lands, you had to drew exactly burn spells. Okay, I love this play. Like, I played Druid of the Cowl there because I kind of wanted my opponent to burn it instead of my face. Ooh, that's a good draw. Jailer Ranger was exactly what I wanted. A very strong 3-drop that will also find me lands. And I don't think there's much a difference between 2 toughness and 3. Sure, they can have shock, but that's basically it. I mean, they can also go Chain Whirler, Firebrand, but they don't have a 3rd land yet. You can choose to go first. Does Channel Fireball gives us money off of anything for using? I mean, usually Channel Fireball doesn't give you money. You give money to Channel Fireball, but no. This way, it's a promotional code. You give money to me basically. Instead of Channel Fireball, you give some money to me. You pay like I don't know $70 to register for the GP, and Channel Fireball gives me a percentage as a way to pay me for the sponsorship and etc. But yeah, I mean, it's free for you, and it supports my stream. So I would love if you guys would use it, but thank you very much. Okay, so what are we doing here? I think I'm just gonna go Chupacabra so that it can attack. I'll play Chupacabra before combat because I killed this 2-1 so that I can attack with my 3-2. Okay, nice. Because I was playtesting yesterday with Javier and Marcio, and we were kind of complaining that we can't just split games. We were always on the play. Alright, so I'll look into it more. Was just curious. Yeah, the incentive is to just support the stream. It's basically like a subscription. Kind of, it's just to support the stream. Alright, my opponent went to burn my Chupacabra in order to be able to attack, which makes sense. And I kind of regret the attack, but I didn't know about the Fanatical Fire, the Gitu Lava Runner, and you need to attack in order to win this game. Alright, so what do I want to do here? They have a bunch of creatures. I'm not gonna die, so I don't need to necessarily cast this Restless Contempt now. I think I'm just gonna go Seeker Squire in order to just I think I'll go Library. And then I think I'll... So if I attack, my opponent just plays Fanatical Fireball and attack with all. I can only kill 1 and I'll take 1 point. I don't think I want to trade 3 life for 1 life here. So I'll just pass the turn. Why do you play Druid of the Cowl on Incubation Druid? The reason is that Druid of the Cowl is much better against red, because it doesn't die to shock and it blocks well, whereas Druid of the Cowl, Incubation Druid doesn't block, and it's much better against white. The only reason why Incubation Druid is better is for the mirror match, which is a big reason enough on best of 3, but it's not big enough in best of 1. So that's the reason. Also, Incubation Druid is better in Sultai because you have Krasis, whereas you don't have Krasis in this deck. So you don't need to just, add so much mana. Okay, I don't think I want to cast this cast down because I want to just... If I cast this cast down, it would have been on Fanatical Firebrand, but I need to cast this Restless Contempt on the Gitu Lava Runner. So what I'm doing here is just to rescue tap the key to Lava Runner. But by the way, if you, my code also works for purchasing on Channel Fireball. Just like a regular buys, it gives you a 5% discount if you buy from Channel Fireball. But they already have some cool discounts that always, you know, some coupons and stuff. I actually buy a lot from Channel Fireball. Alright, they play Fanatical Firebrand, but if they attack with all, it's still very good for me. Because this would be 3 damage, just face up. Whereas now, if they attack, I would just block 1, kill another one, it would be just 1 damage. Alright, so I'm not doing anything. Okay, Vivian Reed. I'll play her. And looking for melee Jailer Ranger. Sorry, melee Wildgrowth Walker. Jailer Ranger also good. Because I can go for Wildgrowth Walker next turn. And I think I'm attacking with the J-Light. The thing is that if my opponent attacks with these, it's pretty good for me, because then I can just kill them. Oh, did you use any code? Because if not, you know, you could have saved 5% with my code. What do you use your Dark Confident for? Grixis Phoenix? I love how right now Grixis Phoenix is playing Dark Confident. Okay, I don't want Carnage Tyrant. I probably just want land here. Actually, another Jade Light makes more sense than just a straight up land. Because I can't just find a land with this Jade Light. Oh, they just kill it. Fair enough. Alright. It's fine. I'm still looking for lands here. I'll probably just graveyard anything. Yeah. Okay, that's a Woodland Cemetery. And I can attack with both. I think now I'll attack with both. Because my opponent attacks with these, I'll just Rusty's Contempt one and I'll be super happy with the trade. Vivian Riddick, Dana Fisher, yes. Okay, my opponent's on 6, is slowly dying. Unfortunately, they won't be dying next turn. They're clearly flooded here. I'm on 8, they could attack me down to... It's not 6. Okay, Stimkin, fair enough. Let's see what they do. They probably won't attack with the Firebrands. Okay, they have Git Lava Runner. Ah, oh, they sandbagged it. Very well played from my opponent. Okay, but if they attack with all, it's still okay. I'm still super fine with it, because I would then kill these and it would be the same amount of damage. Opponent doesn't know about my hand, because I casted my Restless Contempt from earlier. Alright, do they attack? They're not attacking? Okay, they attack with all. Fair enough. As Restless Contempt that. I'm going to sleep. 4 AM in Canada. Nice. Nice to hang around with you. Ipat4, thanks for watching. Alright, let's find that that Wildgrowth Walker, please. Nope. Okay, my opponent's on 6. I'd rather just attack with all here. And then just have 8 mana so I can cast a bunch of stuff. Alright, they're down to 1. Now, what I want to do here is kill probably these. Kill probably these two. Actually, I just do this. I just kill the Stimkin, kill the Firebrand, and then play a Jailer Ranger. And I don't think my opponent can get out of this. Did we beat Mono Red all the time today? I think we did, right? I mean, it's not that our Mono Red opponent were very lucky, I would say, but I think that this deck is a good matchup against Mono Red. The meta game kind of shifted towards Mono Red just not being a... Alright, let me just re-roll this quest first. Because you always want to roll towards 750 quests. 750... Alright. Well, that is kind of isn't it impossible? I thought it was like impossible to draw one land on Arena. In a deck with 25, it means that the algorithm opened 2 hands, and the one with more lands was 1. Alright, so we got a rematch against red. A lot of reds. Though it's weird because I was watching some other streamers like yesterday afternoon, yesterday evening, and they weren't playing as nearly as many red deck as I was playing against. I think it's just a fact of the time zones. Like in this time zone, everyone plays red. All right, I'm gonna cast down this Pyromancer. The reason why I don't want to go Branchwalker is that my opponent would just burn my Branchwalker and attack me for 3. So I want to just prevent my life total. I'm on 13 already, though. Oh, by the way, I got a Viashino Pyromancer foil for my cube. Right here, right here. So that's gonna go in my cube. As soon as we cube again, I'll just put it. I don't know what to cut, but it'll definitely be in there. I'm gonna go Graveyard. I love to just pump mono red as a deck for cube. All right, this is a lot of damage. I'm already on 9. I'll probably just lose this game. My opponent drew too many creatures. This is usually how you lose against red. Them just drawing too many creatures. Sure, that's a very good answer, Kevin 422. The reason why I am playing black green in best of 1 is that the main draws for playing Sultai are the sideboard and Hostage Taker. Of course, and like sideboard, of course, is not a thing, and Hostage Taker is only very good in the mirror match. Sultai gives you a lot of Shocklands, and Shocklands are not very good in the format where everyone plays mono red. Mono red is very strong in best of 1, much stronger than it was in best of 3. So you need to respect it more than you would normally do for best of 3. So this is why we're playing now. You're playing now Sultai, black green over Sultai. It's just a combination of you don't want to play Shockland, as well as you don't want to just pump, your sideboard or things that don't necessarily affect your deck building. Alright, somehow we're not dead. We were on 2 left, so I assume my opponent has 2 lands in hand. I kinda wanna just keep this Carnity. You're welcome. You're welcome, Kevin. And so what are we looking for here is a Wygrowth Walker. We don't find it though. I can't go J-Light Ranger. I have to go Carnity, and I will just pass the turn here. I'm just gonna try to win the game with Vivian Reed in this game, since I don't think I can afford. All right, come on, one time Wygrowth Walker. Wygrowth Walker, 2 forests. In my graveyard there's a Chupacabra. I kind of don't want to cast this J-Light Ranger because of if I find but I have 2. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna get J-Light Ranger. Let's actually just cast J-Light Ranger from hand. Just looking deeper to find a Wygrowth Walker. I'll tell you what I should have. No, it's okay. No, I think it's okay. All right, so I can just go find a Branchwalker with this, but then I don't have any more. No, with the Memorial to Folly, I have to take J-Light Ranger in order to find a Wygrowth Walker next turn. I'm not lethal with the Vivian Emblem next turn. I need to look for that. I'm dead to a burn spell, so I really need to gain life. I cannot afford to just, you know, put pressure or do anything else. I need to gain life first, and then I'll think about other stuff. Alright, looks like my opponent drew a spell, but they are thinking about it. They're probably just... no? Carnage Tyrant. Okay, let me just see. So if I emblem here, if I emblem, does 9 plus 5, 14, plus 4, 19, so it's not lethal. So I need to plus. Come on, let's find the Wildgrowth Walker. Don't find it. I don't find it. So let's go Chupacabra. And now it's just, I need my opponent not to top deck a burn spell. It's just as simple as it is. If I top deck a burn spell, I lose. I'll read the chat after this game, since this game is very, very tough. Good game, they say. Either they have a burn spell or I'm dead. Oh, they have shock. Oh, fighting a firebrand. That's very good game. Yeah, this is a very good game. All right, let's see. Hi, Andrea. Do you think the best of one deck is red? No, I don't think so. I think it's Esper. It's like, read and very impressive. You just think, okay, here's what happens in a situation. Yeah. Alright, this is a good game. Maybe there was a line where we would have killed our opponent with the Vivian emblem. But I don't think so. Hello from Rome. I would like to know, what do you think about the 30 Mountains Red? I don't like. I tried yesterday. It was very, very bad for me. I don't think I've won one game in like 4 or 5 that I played. It's very bad. You should just play 17 if you want to play red. Alright, this game was weird, because my opponent was very much ahead, and then they flooded a lot. Even with Frenzy, like they stumbled with Frenzy, they gave us time to crawl back into the game, but unfortunately they drew the burn spell. We also never drew a Wildgrowth Walker in the top like 35 cards or 30 cards, I don't know. Had we drawn Walker, we would have won the game, but unfortunately that never happened. Yeah, you're welcome. The problem with that deck was just you don't only need one land, you need like 2 or 3. If you only draw one land, even if you draw only 2 lands, on turn 6, it's gonna be very hard. If your opponent just draws functionally. Alright, playing as Naya, Boros Challenger. Okay, I haven't seen this guy in a while. Let's hope to flip a spell here. It's a Vivian Reed. Probably gonna go Graveyard with this Vivian Reed. I'm looking for a double black. I wanted to find a spell so that I could block this Boros Challenger. Alright, History of Benalia. That's okay. We draw Overgrown Tomb. I think I'll shock myself. And pass the turn. Just want to be able to go Rest Contempt, Carnage Tyrant, and I'm on 23, so I don't particularly care about the 2 life right now. Alright, Heroic Reinforcement. Let's just kill this Boros Challenger before it mentors. Alright, so they got a bunch of tokens, but with Wildgrowth Walker I think we'll keep everything at bay. And if they attack with these, I'm quite happy to just... No, they attack? That's weird. So going for 5 damage and... I don't know, I'm not a fan of these attacks. Shock and pass always feels so bad. Yeah. Alright. Let's do some easy blocking. Let's pass again. I'm not interested in shocking a Night token now, I'll just take 4 damage. History of Benalia, it's a good card, but it's not as good as people think. I'm really down on History of Benalia every time. Alright, do they have a Conclave Tribunal? They don't. Just gotta take 4 and then they'll just have a Knight. It's not really a big deal. If you don't have a Conclave, you don't have a Venerate Loxodon or anything else. Alright, I'll just Rest Contempt this Amara. The Spite is not great, I just wanna, you know, tap out. And I think I'll attack. I mean, again, I should have attacked first. I keep on making the same mistakes every time, but yeah. Andrea, hope you're having a splendid day. Wow, splendid day. I've never heard about that adjective first. Yeah. I'm having a good day, yes. I just started streaming earlier. 1 hour, 20 minutes. We are playing Sult Green Black. It's not going very well. I think we're mostly even right now. Which is like not great. Okay. So let's gain some life back with this Branchy. Looking for, I think Branch is fine. It's not anything great, but I think it's just fine. We have Carnage Tyrant. We don't need, you know, we just don't need to flood. That's the only thing that we don't need to do. I think we're exactly even. I think we started right here. Just like not great. Yeah, I really, like, at some point during this PT testing, we were trying Mono White without history. Of course, you know, it wasn't great, but like, I don't like history. But yeah, thank you very much, Anamchara. What does your 28 symbol means? All access past 2018. What does it mean? Did you went to some TwitchCon thing? No, we're playing as Mono Blue again. Oh, now that I think about it though, it is definitely a splendid day since I defeated Mono Blue for the first time in my life. That in a non-testing tournament. I mean, this is kind of testing, but like, you know, streamed. Yeah, I think it defeated. Wow, they don't have a second land, but this doesn't count. If your opponent doesn't have second land, it doesn't count as a win. But they, I think that, yeah, they even drew Curse Obsession. Assassin's Trophy. What's the deal with you traveling to a modern GP? So the deal is this: there's a Mythic Championship, and they need to do well because I want to do well in every single event I attend. And I think the best testing for Magic is just going to an event, and a competitive event, and playing your best against opponents that are playing your best. So since I wanna always playtest at my best to do well, I think I have to attend the GP. So this is why I want to. This is why I want to play. I want to go to Bilbao. I paid money for privileged access to watch the game Overwatch on Twitch. Oh, I understand. And then in exchange of that, they give you this sweet emoji. That's nice. Is there a certain card that you would play to beat Mono Blue? Usually it's Crowler Pooner, but if you put Crowler Pooner in your deck, you suddenly have a 3-2 for 2 in every other matchup, which is pretty bad. And so then I'll see you at GP Niagara. No, that's too far. Also, I don't need to practice for Legacy. Which Broken deck will you play in Bilbao? Dredge or Phoenix? Right now, I'm trying Phoenix and the colorless Eldrazi, as well as 4-color Weir. All these 3 decks have been very good for me. I mean, have been very good. I just, you know, tried them and they were fine. Crawler Pooner is a card that we were playing in 3 copies at the PT, in the sideboard. But 4 cast down is also a thing. Oh, Fairy Duelist. Legacy is fun, indeed. It's indeed fun. But right now, I'm a professional Magic player. So whenever I have fun, I play Legacy and Cube. The problem is that these days, I really have a lot of work to do. Either stream, content producing, and etc. And it's making my for fun, you know, area of Magic. So in the interview for PAX East Boston, they you know sent all the Mythic Invitational players the interviews, and they asked me, what do you do for fun that's not Magic related? And I said, for me, Magic is the best thing ever, and whenever I'm not like working, I just play Magic for fun. So I'll play like Legacy or Vintage or Cube. So that's basically my answer. Yeah. I mean, I also enjoy Standard. The thing I enjoy the most is playing Limited, but I just can't justify myself to playing Limited when there's not a single Limited event forever. Like before the PT, I enjoy so much playing limited. But the thing is that right now there's not a single event limited. The next Pro Tour World Spark will have the pre-release limited, so we cannot practice for it. So basically, the next time I'm playing limited will be to practice for PT Barcelona, which will be, I don't know when, but like probably 6 months or something. You practice law for fun? No way, no way. I'm so happy I'm done with it. I'm so happy I'm done with studying and doing law. I really hated it, but I need to finish. It's not that, you know, I can't just throw away the years that I've done. In, you know, all the works that I've done, I can't just throw away. So I had to just continue doing it. Meanwhile, I was trying to, this is weird. I think I want to just look deeper for like a Versus Contempt or anything. So like the problem, the thing with these is that I practice Vestal one, yeah, I am. There's a Mythic Invitation on the 24th of March. But the deadline will be in like 1 week, the deadline to submit deck list. It will be like the 13th of March. So it's basically like if the event is in 1 week. Hello, J Champed. Do you like my new thing here? I added I added this little thing, and I also made the following thing smaller. I added this. I think it's nice. Martin Jusa has it, and I think I like it. It's basically the recent events, you know, it shows the sub, the host, and stuff like that. But Martin has follows too in there. I don't like to show the follows as well. What does subbing to YouTube do now? Nothing. I fixed it. But you can sub to YouTube. I'm just gonna spam it. You guys should watch my. You guys should check out my YouTube channel. By the way, I'm so dead in this game. Yeah, it's probably not even worth playing it. So if you go on that link, it will show you the YouTube videos, and there's a person that's editing my video from the Twitch, and you know, making them prettier. I think you guys should check it out, and at least give me a subscription, at least. Alright, this guy said, I'm so happy I beat the mono, blah, blah, blah. If you can't beat enjoy them, I'm gonna say, I'm not a coward. Is coward a bad adjective? Help me out here, because I don't want to, you know, give a randomly insult to the person I love the most in Reduke. Do you think it's nice to write that thing? It's funny? I just want to have more opinions, because Twitter people are very much at the ready to like be offended if you use the wrong word. Usually coward is pretty insulting. Alright, please, come on, I'm playing as Mono Blue again! No! While I was saying how I can never beat Mono Blue, here it comes again. Alright, Morphling 401, do you have another word? No, I would not say that. Do you have another word to suggest to me? Turncoat. Turncoat? I don't know what turncoat mean. I've never heard about that. Turncoat. Volta Gabbana. Oh, nice. I like it. I like it. Okay, I'll use it. I don't think I've ever used that word in Italian. Trader. I think is trader, because my fear of using turncoat is that all my non-English speaker follower will not understand the joke. Okay, I just say trader, right? I'll just say trader. Trader. And I'll make some emojis that say I'm angry with Reduke, but it's also a joke. I think this is fine. I think this is fine. What's happening in the meanwhile? My opponent, of course, is Curious Obsession, because how would Mono Blue win if they don't draw 2 Curious Obsession in the top 10 cards every single game? We have Chupacabra, which we will play. I'll go ahead and kill, whatever, nothing. Probably the Storm Teamer, or dive down from their hand. There was a moment in the past years where I wouldn't tweet anything if Calcano or Hane wouldn't check it first. Because I remember one time I tweeted something and like some other guy just retweeted me saying, "Ooh, it's so mean, you should never say something like this," but I just, you know, it was just me. Yeah, whatever, let's not get in details. So now now I know the language of English a little bit better, so I feel a little bit safer in, you know, using it. But I remember those days of just asking everything. Yeah, like chronology yesterday was also fine. I mean, but that's like no big deal. Like, at the end of the day, you cannot understand the joke. Despite it was a very good joke, I would love to travel back in time to just know how to say that properly and just, you know, make a very good joke. I don't think Vivian Reed has ever killed any creature. Wow! We killed a creature with Vivian Reed. I can't believe it. This is the first time ever that Vivian Reed kills a creature against Mono Blue. Right, guys? Did you ever kill a creature with Vivian Reed against Mono Blue? Especially kills... No. There's no way. There's no way it happens. My opponent had like not a Curious Obsession. Come on. Alright, I'll chomp here. Yeah, I think my opponent is just not very good at the moment. It's probably sick or something. Alright, I'll just don't block, since if I block, my opponent just kills it. Yeah, but maybe they misclicked or something, because like there's no way Vivian kills any creature, especially when we Curious Obsession on it. Alright, I think we can put up a race here. You know what, guys? I think I made a mistake. I should have blocked with Chupacabra so I could find it back. Yeah, I should have done that. I mean, am I winning this race, though? I'm not. Am I dead on board? I'm not. Alright, but I'm definitely not winning this race. I mean, my opponent has to spend a lot of mana, though, if they want to deal me a reasonable amount of damage. They can deal me 7 damage this turn. I should have just blocked Chupacabra. That was such a mistake. I think I would have won that game if I just blocked with Chupacabra there, and then I find it back and then cast Chupacabra. Because they don't have any. Maybe they have a sense capture. But yeah, of course, as you might understand, I'm not playing at my best because I'm doing 20,000 things, and you know that's usually how it works when you stream. There are some streamers that are not very much talkative, but you know they try to play their best. Whereas I approach the stream as more and like show. I don't know. I mean, I'm trying to play my best, of course, but I make, you know, 10 times more mistakes than when I play alone. Yeah, same things with Legacy Video, I think. Alright, they have a pretty small Tempest Djinn. Just a 7-4, no big deal. I think the time of being there on board has finally come. And I'll just try my swan song and attack. Alright, opponent wisely chose not to block. Now I would love to play Time Walk. Fortunately, there's a lot of things that forbid me to do that. So what I could do is directly concede, I think. But I think we accomplished a very important thing with this game. We, for the first time in my life, beat... sorry, not beat, because that already happened today. Destroyed a creature with Vivian Reed. Destroy the creature. I mean, that's like an accomplishment. I think that's even worth more than just winning, because at the end of the day, what does winning do, you know? We beat Mono Blue that just kept a one lander earlier, but that doesn't really mean anything. Why not at least try to finality? Yeah, you know what, John Dare? I think that when playing online, I don't really want to just play to make my opponent make a mistake. I don't really care. I don't want to lose like 1 minute of my time to just hope my opponent misses lethal. Because my opponent had lethal with the Surge Mirrors. So I just don't want to do that. Oh, why is Lanorel's not needed? You know what? In 1 hour 35, no one asked that. I'm kind of surprised. I even forgot about it. So, where's Lanorel's good? Like, think about my article. Think about my article for Channel Fireball about Sultai Midrange. Think about my article for Channel. All right. This is my deck, and this is a Cyberplan. Mono Blue. Okay, Lanorel's is good. Sultai, Lanorel's is good. White Weenie, Lanorel, actually. A lot of Lanorel's is good, but like Mono Red, Lanorel's is bad. And Esper Control, Lanorel's is good. And those two decks are the two most popular deck. Mono Red and Esper. And since those two decks are the most popular ones, I think I'll go Library with this. Carnate is so good, and I have two already. It's so good. Mono Red and against Mono Red and sorry, it's very bad against Mono Red and Esper. So I think these two are the top two tires. Might as well just not play it. The mirror match, of course, it's gonna be bad if they have Lanorel's and you don't. You don't even have that many cast down to deny that. But so overall, I think at least like this is better. What do you say? DW? What are you interested in? So basically, I think everything is broken. Yeah, or not only discard a dive down, discard like a Wizard's Retort or a Negate or a Spell Pierce. Usually Spell Pierce. That's why I board out Vivian Reed in best of 3. Alright, opponent doesn't have a Teferi. I don't think that Heather... Also, by the way, I want to try this. So there's an eye on this forest. Let's try to play this forest. What happens? Okay, the eye here disappears. Okay, I think I'll play Chupacabra. Actually, not sure if I want to do that. Because if I play Chupacabra, then I don't want to play Dinosaur. Because then they just Kaya's Wrath me. No, I think it's okay. Yeah, Ulius. It was a tough decision, but I think I would never not play Llanowar Elves in best of 3 because it's so important in the mirror match. But on best of 1 mirror match is much less. Yeah. What's make this better than Sultai? I've already said this again, so I don't want to just repeat it every time. But mainly it's because you don't want to have shock lands and stuff like that. All right, our opponent drew a Teferi, which is very bad for us because if they don't have Teferi, we might win. But against Teferi, if they have Kaya's Wrath now, it'll probably be super hard. What do you think is the best deck in best of 1? Esper. I think Esper is the best deck. We're trying to beat Esper with Carnage Tyrant. Alright, looks like they don't have Kaya's Wrath, so that's good. Which means that we will kill Teferi with this Carnity. Because red is so prevalent. Yeah, I mean, red is popular.
It allows you to go over the top and play your bigger Hydroid Krasis earlier than your... What just happened? Whoa, Ben Friedman. That was 20 seconds.
Thank you very much, Elad3127 for your sub. Hope you're appreciating the streaming and hope you're having fun in your evening or morning or afternoon, wherever you are in the world. And yeah, I mean, Green Black is definitely not the deck to be red. But I think it's fine. You have a fine matchup against red with Green Black. It's definitely better than Sultai or Mono Blue or Mono White. Are you invited to a Mythic Invitational? I am. I am a Magic Pro League competitor Usually, if you just see a stream of MPL, the MPL players will be invited to all the promotional event and professional event of 2019. You're rooting for me. Thank you very much. You think it beats Esper pretty well. I think that's still very hard to accomplish. Like, beating Esper is not easy. Esper is probably the strongest deck. It doesn't really have bad matchups, I think. Yeah, alright. You're welcome, Daniel2285. If you look on channelfireball.com, wow, Eldest Reborn. Oh my god. There's a lot of articles like that with the sideboard. The cyber plan and, you know, 12 people. Are you playing Duresses? I'm not. Should I play Duresses? How are you? I'm fine. I am playing Golgari. It's not going great. I think we're even right now, which is like not the place to be. But yeah, I'm probably just gonna lose to this Eldest Reborn. I need to Dravidian Raid now. Or just Assassin's Trophy, because other than that... Wow, my opponent just exiled my Carnage Tyrant. Wow, I made such a mistake, I think. I guess then I can top deck Find Finality, but... Best deck in Standard. I think Sultai. Sultai is my favorite deck in Best of 3. No, I think Esper is best in Best of 1. I don't like Esper in Best of 3. Alright. Looks like... we drew 11 lands, but that's fine. We're gonna kill Kaya here. Our opponent's still on 29. They will reanimate their Teferi. But if they don't find the Kaya's Wrath, my Carnage Tyrant can just, you know, kill things. No, my opponent killed... Oh, did they exile with Cry? Oh, okay. I thought they exiled with Kaya. Oh, okay, thank you very much. John Dara, I didn't say that. You know, reading chat, answering chat, and playing this game. Also, like, you know, this game I'm not really focusing too much because I just have to attack with Carnage Tyrant. I have no decisions basically. Oh, why there's an effect card? Crab the Carnarium here. That's weird. Mono Blue gets no love for me? No, I don't like Mono Blue. But I mean, it's a good deck. I always lose to it. But I will never play Mono Blue. What's the reason of not Splash Blue? Yeah, it's basically that. I answered that question a lot today, so I'm not gonna go in details. But yeah, it's basically the Shock Lands, and then that Hostage Taker and sideboard is not needed. Alright, it's just Carnity against the Word. This Carnity is just trying, is just taking down every single Planeswalker. And I just do nothing, just gonna play my lands and pass. Also, my opponent already had Eldest Reborn and Kaya out. So they will only kill me with tucking away their Teferi. Yeah, that's exactly why. That's exactly why I commented that way. By the way, I said trader, not turncoat. I decided to say trader because I know that word better. Alright, we draw Find Finality, which is now pretty bad because my opponent exiled my whole graveyard with Kaya. But I have hope that eventually things will die and that I can use my Find profitably. Some lists are on 2 Kayas, which I think is smart. Kaya has been very good for me. What is your favorite Legacy deck? Legacy is in a weird place after the Deathray Shaman ban. I think there's not a best deck at all. I think overall my favorite strategy is still Dade's Delver, but I have to decide if it is Blue-Red or Grixis. I was playing Blue-Black Shadow for a long time, but now I changed my mind. Because Blue-Black Shadow not only is bad against Blue-White base deck, but also bad against Blue-Red base deck. I don't like Blue-White Delver, no. I think you cannot fit Stoneforge Mystic and Delver in the same deck. There's too many equipments or, like, you know, not pressuring cards. Because, like, the problem with Stoneforge Mystic is a great card, but it's a threat on turn 3 at best. Whereas with like, you know, on turn, like, you cast Stoneforge Mystic, you pass the turn, you use your turn, you pass the turn, and then you play 4/4. It's just so long, and, like, whereas the Delver decks wants to be, you know, wants to pressure so much that you just can't move. So that's why you need, like, True Nemesis, Delver of Secrets, Young Pyromancer, just those snowball cards. Alright, guys, I'm just here attacking with my 7/6. My opponent eventually will just find their Kaya's Wrath, counter my Find Finite, and then I'm left with nothing. But I think I'm fine. So did you try Esper? How does it feel? Very good. It feels very good. Yeah, and as well that, yeah. Alright, the Find Kaya's Wrath. I don't know, can I concede, guys? Because I do have a third Carnage Tyrant in my deck, but I think I wanna concede. I'm just gonna concede. I might draw Carnage Tyrant, but I think the weight of it is just awful. I hate it, and I can't imagine some people wanting to just watch me doing it. On Arena, I'm just, you know, letting it go way more. If this was game 1 in the tournament, I would also concede, by the way. As you know, I like to concede very, very fast. This hand has 2 top lands, but I have faith in drawing on top land. Usually, if you want to draw on top land, you just put your land here, and it will draw a land, because, you know, it seems, it says, as you see, it says, like, you know, similarity, so it draws you a land. I'll go Library. What are we playing against? Water Grave. Okay, I'll go Library. Yeah, now, I mean, now we know what the top of the deck is, but now that we don't want to do draw land anymore, you just move your land on the other side. Yeah. It's a trick. It's a trick that you learn with experience. By trying all the time ways to top deck lands or not top deck lands. And then you see how Magic Arena has been programmed. Andrea, why are people playing Golgari? Yeah, I studied for a while Exinators, mainly shock lands and stuff like that. Good morning, Noisy Squirrel. Welcome to the stream. What are we playing against? Probably an Esper that got unlucky. Just gonna play this Jade Light. Hopefully. Ooh, I think I like this Branch Walker. Just gonna go Library. I think I'd rather draw this than a land or a removal spell. What do you think of Legacy Phoenix deck? I don't know. Right now, I think just it's a for fun deck. But I'm trying it today. Is today Thursday? Yeah, Thursday in my town we have a league, a Legacy League, and I'm playing it today. I have it built in here. I'll show it later. But I have it built. Alright, my opponent has 3 lands. I don't care. Just gem Vivian Reed. If they only have Absorb, they can counter it. Alright, I'm gonna get... I don't care about getting a land, because I hope to get a land next turn. I'm just gonna get... probably Wildgrowth Walker to play around Crab the Carnarium. Alright, they have 4th mana. They probably have Restless Attempt on my Vivian. They're still missing white, though. I think Legacy Phoenix, it's a sweet deck. Alright, they're a while away off of Kaya's Wrath, so I think we just locked up this game. It was important to take Wildgrowth Walker over Branch Walker, I think. And the reason, as I said, is Craft the Carnarium. So my opponent cannot go Cry plus Cast Down, because they would still be dead to my... Well, actually they wouldn't. But again, to life, I would rather... Yeah, it's true. Do you own any deck of those you use in Arena? You mean in real life? Yeah, I have every card. I have every card designed in Magic. Wow, Forest! I did not see that coming. Are they playing Mumfield's deck? Nah, they just play the Forest. No, I thought it were Esper unlucky, because I didn't do anything. But it turns out that they were Sultai unlucky. What are your thoughts on Phoenix after League? No, because I don't have experience with that deck, so I'd rather not give thoughts. Usually, whenever I write an article or tweet about something, I am 100% sure of my thoughts. I don't like to just go hot take and then say something that I'm like not 100% sure about. Any tips for someone just starting out in Legacy? It's very important what they're looking for here. Are you looking for tips money-wise? Like, you know, a budget deck that's good enough? Or something? No, I don't own Moth. I own many more